Right, Him, we're just 1 week away from the US presidential polls, and as the race to the White House nears, our colleague Jyotsna Kumar gets you the latest.
All right, we are just days away from the U.S. presidential elections as both Democrats and Republicans eye a strong finish to the campaign. Here are the top developments shaping this race. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump will make a final push to break their bitter deadlock as they head into the last week for the race for the White House in modern times. Now, despite a series of historic upheavals in an election like no other, polls show the Democratic vice president and Republican former president remain neck and neck in the polls as Election Day on November 5th looms. Both will pull out all the stops to sway voters, with Harris giving her closing pitch on Tuesday at the same spot where Trump rallied supporters to protest his election 2020 loss before the deadly January 6, 2021 assault on the U.S. Capitol. Trump is also relying on spectacle with a barnstorming rally at the famed Madison Square Garden Arena in his home city of New York. Trump on Sunday added a new proposal to his list of tax cuts aimed at winning over older adults and blue-collar workers, a tax credit for family caregivers. Trump's promises already include vows to end taxes on Social Security benefits, tips, and overtime pay. Now, this comes after Harris has talked about the sandwich generation of adults caring for aging parents while raising their children at the same time. Now, Harris has proposed federal funding to cover home care costs for older Americans. The Washington Post has reported that Chinese state-affiliated hackers intercepted audio from the phone calls of U.S. political figures. This includes an unnamed campaign advisor of Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. The FBI and the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency said on Friday that they were investigating unauthorized access to commercial telecommunications infrastructure by people associated with China. The Post also reported that hackers were able to access unencrypted communications like text messages of the individual. Now, Reuters reported that on Friday that Chinese hackers also targeted phones used by people affiliated with the campaign of Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris. Well, that's all for today. For now, back to you guys. Hey, Madison.